Hello everybody, welcome to episode 8 of FTB Beyond on the Beyond server. Today's plan is to get some ender pearls going, and in getting that we're also going to get some dimlit parcels going, and in getting that we can get to some RF tools dimensions so we can get dimensional charts so we can do a silk touch quarry at some point. Touch, silk, it's just a silk quarry I think. What it's called. Yeah, silk quarry. So we need dimensional shards, another star as well, but we'll get to that when we get to that, probably in the next episode. So we have wood, and I could go for a wood farm, but I think that would hit me on my power. And off camera, I had a bit of framiness. I had a 3x3 of generators, now I have a 4x4 of generators, all upgraded, because I was running out of power. All of these machines, like now they use 300 RF a tick, or these two 240, these do 300 because they're all resonant. And the ores have processed, and are now the sag mills are keeping up with the ore production. So when I get it, they process, and when it processes, the smelters do work. So it's all good. So ender pearls. I'm not gonna make a wood farm just because of power's sake. When we get to some solar panels or whatever, we'll do that. What I want to do is make a diamantine crystal block, and then we take this over to here. We put this in the empowerer in the middle. We take a light blue dye, 2 pieces of clay, and a clay block. And then this crafting mechanic happens. It empowers the diamantine block with power and the 4 blocks. If I would add it back. And after a short while, I can also toss this away. It should turn into a empowered diamantine block. Anytime now. There it is. Okay. And then we can take this one and make a spawner changer from Actual Editions. The spawner shards you get by breaking spawners, and I broke a bunch, so I have like 7 spawner shards left. And I also have a disturbed spawner for Blaze. We have another spawner for Blaze, and I think I had a skeleton spawner somewhere. Did I lose that? Did I break it? I had it somewhere. I don't know. It doesn't really matter because we can change if we need a skeleton spawner at some point for like wither skeletons and stuff. But yeah, I'm also gonna grab a drop of evil, and then I'll wait till it's nighttime, and I'll go find an enderman, and then I'll be back once I have. Basically, what I'm gonna do is get the enderman into the spawner changer, and then I can change the spawner, and I'll bring you back when that is gonna happen. Okay, I think I have everything needed. I captured the enderman in the spawner changer. I have a spawner for Blaze in here somewhere, and I have made the mob masher to kill the mobs. I made some upgrades for it, and I have an ender chest to store the items. I'll actually get a storage crate for now, just so I can see what items I get if I don't have something in the drawer system. I've also dug a little bit of a room here. And I'm not gonna really bother with looks because I want to move this into the end at some point anyway. So actually I need one more thing. I need a lever. Or just actually I'll just take a redstone block. Then I can have a full block in the floor. So what we want to do is let's get down a little bit, like that much. Oh, there's a cave. Okay, that's not where I wanted to dig. Go here. Let me actually input the redstone block, which will go in here, so I know what the center is. Let's put the torch back. Put this torch back. Okay, so then we go blocks in this direction. 4, so the wall should be here. And I'll probably get more stone to fix all of this. Yeah, let's put some torches in here. Just put them on the walls. So this would be 1, 2, 3, and then 4 would be that wall. Let's try and fill the floor a little bit. I could use my builder's wand, but I'm afraid it's just gonna put all the stone everywhere when I don't want it. And let's dig this away. I think I should have enough to finish this room, and then I'll replace the... I don't know if I'll bother with replacing the granite and other things, just 2 stone. 7 left. Yeah, that's fine. So the mob masher will go there. We can put the ranged collector here. I don't think it's affected by if I set this to blacklist or to whitelist anything. Oh, you might be affected by redstone. Okay. So let's put it 1 block lower then. And set the blacklist to be anything. And then if I drop it on the floor while sneaking, should pick it up. Okay, cool. And then we'll put just the storage crate here for now with an item conduit, set to extract, and then insert. Okay. I'll probably get an elevator for this or something. But next thing we need to put in the conveyor belts. So we're gonna do like this. Let's actually do B4, yeah. Like so, and then these guys over here. Oh, they're pretty fast. And then these guys. Last section. I need more of them. Like so. Now everything that happens should go into the middle. And then we put on the mob masher, which should start working because of redstone. And then I made sharpness, looting, and beheading upgrades. So that's cool. Let's actually break this down like here so we can have entrance to the bottom area. Let's do that and put a torch down. 7 should be good. Okay. Next, let me go grab some... I might have enough. I don't know. If, let's say, I want some dark glass. From this dark glass is gonna take, like the Ender Eye one is gonna take 4 dye per glass. So I'm just gonna go for this guy, which is 1 dye per 2 glass. Just make a stack of it. Let's get this cooked up. So I'll toss it into these furnaces over here. This up for me. I don't need that much. I need less than half a stack. So if I just do this now. 30, that should be good. Cool. And then I will place this here. And I want to be able to turn the spawner off. So let's get some conduit. Redstone conduit. Do I have more redstone alloy? I do. Let's just do this R. I need more conduit binder. Conduit binder is no recipe. Binder composite. Make like 4 stacks of that. We'll toss it in here. Recipe. Boom, stack of conduits. Let's toss this away. Let's grab a stack of stone. Another one that is. Okay. and then I'll just break this bit so I can get inside. I don't know if I want to put the blaze spawner here as well for now. I don't know. I think I'll just put the enderman one in. So let's make the enderman one. If I can get out at some point. Do this maybe on the... Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I need a regular spawner, so I'll do that. Switch it to enderman spawner, and then drop of evil, boom. And it should be disturbed. And then let me grab some speed upgrades. Speed upgrade. Need 20. There we go. And a lever. And let's put the lever up here. And then just run conduit here. Oh, hello outside. So let's put conduit, more conduit, like this. And we can just put in a dirt. And more conduit, please. Like so. And then I need my yellow wrench. So, and switch it to this. So then we can set this to be... No, stop. Didn't want that. Go. You go away. There we go. And then if I flick this lever, it should turn on. And when I place this spawner here, this is the enderman one, 20, redstone on. Okay, so I'll set it to, yeah, redstone on, turn this off. Okay. And now if I place stone, actually let's place these all back. I can, that's server manager, I guess. So let's do that, turn it on. I think it should spawn, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't need to be the end. Oh, actually, before we do that, I need another thing. Ender tether. That. And let's put the ender tether right there. And this should make every enderman spawn, or every enderman try to teleport. They will teleport to that tether, so they'll get killed on the... So redstone on, hopefully. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be dumb and not work. If that's the case, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be because of... But it should have the right update. It shouldn't be because of the magnum torch. Could be though. Let's remove this. Will you work now? Because I know there was a problem in versions before where it didn't work if there was a magnum torch around. But apparently this doesn't want to work. Nope, not there. Can I place it on top of the ender chest, please? There we go. So this doesn't work. I wanna try something. Do you work? Oh, you know what? I have totally grabbed that. I totally thought they would connect automatically. Maybe that was the problem? Ah! Does work. Okay, cool. Let's turn my magnet off. Magnet off. I want to see if I get them lit parcels as well. I need XP collection. Let's turn this off for a sec. What is for XP? There's the experience solidifier. Where are you? Okay. There's the XP vacuum. I don't know what to use. Because the solidifier would work, but then I get solidified XP and I might want liquid XP. Vacuum chest. The XP vacuum, I don't know if it collects through a thing. I need an experience rod. Soul sand. And then energetic. No, it's gold. Let's make this. Oh, it's stupid. Soul sand. Made some sort of glass, I think, or clouds or something. Made soul glass. You can be destroyed. Solarium. This guy's gonna eat it. There we go. So XP vacuum. I believe I need to turn you on. Where are you on by default? So I need to set this guy to push. And there we go. And then let's make a ender tank as well. Ender tank. I need just 2 cauldrons. And then dye. I can make lime. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 diamonds. And ender tanks. The diamond. And then the 3 lime to represent liquefied experience. There we go. And we can put one right here, and we'll set this guy to pull from the left, and then we'll take this guy and then a conduit. I don't think I need a conduit, but I'll just grab this anyway. And I don't know how far the XP thing pulls. It's not pulling over here. But if I Are you full? Oh, you're just slow. And you stole all my stuff. Okay, so XP vacuum, if I put you here, and this apparently isn't collecting some of the drops that are there. Ah, if they're in the conveyor belts, apparently. Interesting. Yeah, let me go off camera and figure this out to see where I can have the XP collected and everything, and I'll be back. I got it working now. I put the mob masher over there on the wall, and I put the tether, as you can see. Let me turn it off for a sec. You can see the tether sitting on the XP vacuum, So all of the items get shot onto the XP vacuum, so they're on a regular block, and then this guy can pick them up. And I whitelisted the things that we get. We get the nebulous hearts, the ender pearls, the enderman heads, and the dimlet parcels. The XP vacuum automatically outputs, yeah, it pushes them directly into adjacent tanks / conduits. So basically it pushes it into here, and that is putting it into the experience obelisk. Ender chest is getting all of the items in here. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to turn this off after a while. I don't want to have it constantly running. So, ender pearl, I have 2,000 of them already. Let's say, how much, when does this drawer fill up? How many blocks can you store? You have 11 stacks. How much is 832? Let's do 832 times 16 is 13,312. So let's say, let's go over back here. I'll put this at another location at some point. I'll put it just here now. I made a level emitter, which can be set to emit a redstone signal of when a certain item, when an amount of an item is in the system to turn off or on or whatever. So I'll grab ender pearls, and we'll say for ender pearls, if there's 13,000 of them, emit when levels are above or equal to limit. Yeah, I'll do that. And then we'll say wireless transmitter. You transmit on frequency, let's say 100 and just say 100. And then we'll put a we'll say over here. We'll break this lever, and then I believe if I output to here, I can't place it. Let's just place it like this, and then wrench it. Can I wrench? Can't rotate it. Let's do that then. Let's get in here. That'll do. And then a conduit. Should connect automatically, yeah, and say, nope, give me 100. So the spawner currently is set to no redstone, and what I'll do is I'll just say when it has a redstone, it'll turn off. So basically it's gonna run until it gets that redstone signal. And we just need to make chunks. I'm looking in that direction. It's F3G. Yeah, it's like half in that direction. Let's do this and this. It should be good. Yeah. Turn chunk borders off. So this should run. The tether is preventing them from teleporting, so we don't get endermen all over the place. And that should be good. Give us all the ender pearls ever. Also, I had that thing, yeah. Nope. Sound muffler. Can toss all of this away. Can put this in my thing and this. Okay, sound muffler. Over here. We need to put you like here. Okay. Less noise. Sweet. That's doing its thing. It's all good. And we are getting items super fast. Like, look at the rate of the ender pearls. Let me actually grab some more conduit upgrades. These, let's make 4 more if I can. Oh, I need more pistons. I have wood. 3 pistons. Like so. Okay. Let's go back. Because this, I think it's keeping up. Yeah, that's fine. It's keeping up. Okay, no, I don't need to. Okay, all good. Close this off, and we're good. Sweet. Yeah. Let me go. Let me cut here, and I'll see how much time we have in the episode. And if we have some more, we'll be back. If not, I'll just finish it. Okay. I believe this should turn off now. It's 13,000. Should see a redstone signal going over here. Oh, there it is. And then we should see if we go back to the enderman spawner. It's off. So this, and that is magical, and that is wonderful. And as I use ender pearls, it will turn on, make more ender pearls, and that should be good. and we got, I think we waited some, but we got like 2,000 Enderman heads. And then the dimlets, we got 54 of them. And then whatchamacallit, the nebulous, we have 1,000 of those. What I can probably do is just override the, if I want more dimlet parcels, which I might leave it on like overnight, so it makes all the dimlet parcels ever. I'll just turn this to be off when signals are below limit, so it should just run, and then we can have it like on the level limiter. If not, it doesn't really matter. Like, I just don't want to have it constantly running. Like when I need dimlet parcels, I'll do that, and then when we need other stuff, we'll do that. I think I could even, instead of turning it on and off on the ender pearl part, we can turn it on and off on the dimlet parcels and not have 13,000 of those, because then it'll never turn off. But let's say we want, let's remove that. Let's say we want 1,000 dimlet parcels. And say emit when levels are above or equal to limit. So let's say that. And then, like, we get them slowly, but we'll get them eventually, I think. And it should be good. But with that being said, next episode, what I want to do is use the dimlet parcels that I'll get overnight to make an RF tools dimension of some kind, probably a cheap one. It doesn't have to be anything. And I think every single one of them has dimensional shard ore. I don't know, but we'll use that to get some dimensional shard ore, and get get the quarry to be silk touch, so we can do this next episode, basically, or not next episode, probably in the 10th episode or something. To process redstone with the auxiliary sieve to get more secondary output, which means you get more cinnabar, and use that cinnabar to process nickel ore. Nickel ore, if I find this guy. We can process it with either the pyro concentrator or just basically with the induction smelter. With cinnabar, you get 100% chance of getting a shiny ingot, so we'll basically turn the amount of nickel ore, 2,500 nickel ore that we have, into 2,500 shiny ingots, if we get enough cinnabar, which we should once we start getting redstone ore and all that jazz. So yeah, I think we should be good. Like, eventually it's gonna turn it into that. But yeah, I was just testing this out to see how much you actually get. And that was 3 stacks of it was 3.5 stacks of redstone ore. We got 1.5 stack, so you get a little bit more than a half out of the ore. So that's cool. Yeah. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.